Okay, I think I've talked your ears off enough. I think it's time for some more speedruns, don't you all think? Okay. I hope you all are hungry, because this next run has it all. Cheese, apples, a glimpse into the void. But most importantly, a very speedy mango. It's time for TheeMaskedMango and their Jumpless Superliminal run. Take it away, Mango.
All right. Thank you so much. Hello, my name is Mango or TheeMaskedMango, and this is my first ever speed game and one of my absolute favorites, Superliminal. Um, Superliminal is, if you aren't sure, is a first-person puzzle platformer all about perception, where perception is reality is the main sort of motto of the game, I suppose. Um, Yeah, we can use perception and our sort of point of view to manipulate the size of objects around us. And in this category, Jumpless, we are going to be using that resizing mechanic to do a whole bunch of wacky, silly launches and glitches in order to beat the entire game without jumping. Because, uh, no jumping allowed. So if we are all set to go, time will begin as soon as I load into the first level. So, kind of tricky, but I'll do my best to count down. So, time will begin in about 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so speaking of that resize mechanic launch thing, that's kind of what it should look like. We can just grab an object from super close up, place it underneath us, which will make it not only smaller, but it will, for some reason, just launch us super high in the air. And that's like, oops, that's like the main, excuse me, that's like the main glitch in this run that makes this run possible. This is giving me such a hard time. um, almost made it. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to do that resize launch to launch myself up and through that door just like that. There we go. There are a handful of different kinds of launches, but that's definitely going to be the most common. And something that I forgot to mention is I'm actually playing on a super like early release of the game. Um, Contest. This game released in 2019, and the version of the game that I'm playing is from that year. So it's a pretty old, very glitchy version of the game. Um, and that's what makes this run, uh, less painful to do. Because it is possible on the current version of the game, but it's significantly harder because that launch that I've been doing isn't possible on the current release. Um, but at this point, for the rest of the first level is going to be done pretty much as you would see in Delicious. We just have to remember to resist the urge to jump. um, because I don't know about you, but I love jumping in games. It just feels so good. But we're not allowed, so gotta remember not to.
I think some of the most fun runs come out of categories where you're not allowed to use one of the main mechanics.
Right? That's why I love this category so much. Like this is pretty like easily my favorite category in this entire game. So I'm so glad that we get to run it today. Which is funny because the like jumping makes this run like significantly faster, I feel like, but it's still fun.
Hey, it's still going fast, just because it's not the fastest run. I
That's
think
true.
it gives you a chance to smell the roses a little bit.
So
Well, if
true,
they're
so
actually there.
true. But speaking of going fast, this level normally is supposed to take a little over 2 minutes, like doing it closest. But if I do this trick right, I just skipped to
Wow.
the end of the level. and I can finish the level in just under a minute, ideally. So we just skipped like an entire minute of gameplay,
That was
which
amazing.
thank you. Which that's another thing that isn't actually possible on the current version of the game, and pretty silly thing that happens if you do that. If you're fast enough, right there you might have heard two audio lines playing at the same time, which is very funny.
Oh no, you confused the game. It doesn't know what to say first. Just too fast.
Yeah, it doesn't know which one to say first, so why not just say both at the same time?
I mean, I know
And
that's
just
what I'd
really
do.
confuse us.
This is an automated
Same.
system for all merchants who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next
Oh, I
phase of
see a
the
message
castle.
in chat that says, "Who needs jumps when you have
Real
launches?"
estate
That's so true,
paradoxes say
Taki.
Exactly.
decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively
But
on
right
the
there, we just saw another sort of
You
kind
can
of
rectify
launch,
this
and that's
failure.
known as a slide launch. Which what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to push this cube like into and then back out of the wall, so that game gets confused because we sort of our hitboxes sort of collide, and the game doesn't like that, so it has to send one of them
Additional
away.
tip, the average adult
And
can only
in
withstand
most
25
cases, that would
dreams
be
per
me
night.
pushing me
Since this
up
threshold is
once again.
eclipsed by
Ah,
entering
the
one
path of
Just
dream,
like
least
that.
your mind
resistance.
will suffer an
Exactly,
expensive mental
exactly.
overload,
That's
orienting you for
actually how I hear
decades of
Osborne
protocol.
describe that launch
Please subject yourself
in
to
in
explosive
his
mental
runs.
overload.
Excellent.
Yeah. So perfect. Okay. And another kind of launch that we're about to be doing
Your
is called
current
a warp
reluctance to
launch,
volunteer for the
which
risks associated
same
with explosive
idea
mental
where
overload
hitboxes
implies a
collide and game gets
misunderstanding of all
confused,
other solutions,
but instead
all
of
of which are far
pushing it
more
into a
dramatic
wall,
and
I'm rotating
likely
it
to
into
result in
myself.
catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
And I'm going to try and do that one more time right here. Very nice.
Just let's take a moment to remind everybody that we are only £120 away from that clock tower upgrade to make it a race. But we don't have a lot of time left. Time is literally ticking for the clock tower. So if you want to see that race happen, please do give generously. And while you're at it, make sure to pick an outfit for Claire for the RE2 run later.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the waterfall serenity
Thank you.
zone in the previous
And
section you just completed,
this
you
is
may
sort of
still be
our
experiencing feelings of
quote
worthlessness and
horror
feeling
level
dead.
of the run. So we're
When
not
you feel like everything is
completely
going
leaving
wrong,
the
the
spooky
sun is shining.
theme. um, yeah, we're just gonna be doing a handful of more launches, a couple of resized launches, and a couple of warp launches to get through the fourth level of the game. Okay, that one gives me a lot of trouble, so we're glad we got that. Right here, I'm trying to push this canister through that barrier that you're not supposed to be able to take it through, but we can just push it through.
This is your emotional support canister, is it?
Exactly. It's kind of funny you mentioned that. I forgot to mention the last level that we were just on with all the cubes. In my splits, I call it companion cube because you just carry one cube with you like the whole time.
Hello, my
Oh,
name
excellent.
is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and
So I
self-doubt
had my
mentioned
friendly little
before.
companion cube.
You feel this way because you want
Yay.
the kind of happy
And it
life
didn't suffer
you
the
see
same fate
all
as the
around
original. Gotta love that.
Exactly,
everyone
yes.
else is enjoying. And that's exactly why
So, what's your favorite interactable in this run?
Favorites. How so do you mean?
You were
Like
advised to subject yourself
The
favorite
to
like
favorite thing that you
mental
pick up
overload by descending
and
oh
have
into
to do
additional
something with.
dreams, but have now descended into a dream
kind
within
of
a dream instead.
like perfect
Disorienting
timing. It's
yourself
actually
was
this
incorrect.
red
You are
exit
responsible
sign
for
here.
failing to make this crucial
Because
decision.
after you do the launch with it, um, you see that the entire level is just red now.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
because when you launch with it, the light is actually outside of the level, just like a massive red light, and it just lights up the entire level. And it's
Aw.
very silly interaction.
Thank you, Exit Sign. You are literally lighting up our lives.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are
So
able to
as
follow
far as
simple instructions in
level
the
counts
standard
go, maybe
orientation
not
protocol.
time, but level counts, we're coming up at just about halfway through. There are nine levels, and we're just about to finish up the fourth one. And
Nice.
while we're in our elevator ride, let's enjoy some avocados.
Oh, I do love an avocado. But you know what else I love? A
What's that?
wonderful donation. So we've got 2 donations now. First off, thank you, Big Scared, for the £10 donation. That has gone towards the 1992 skin Pixelated for Claire in RE2. I'm paying my incentive tax so that the Scissor Man doesn't visit me tonight. That is a very solid plan, Big. I'm sure he will leave you alone now. And another one from Cell. Thank you very much, Cell, for the £2.50 donation towards Noir Claire. I love watching Mango run Superliminal. They're an incredible speedrunner and friend, and I'm so excited to see them here at Time Tick, less than 3. Thank you both very
Thank you.
much.
Oh wow,
And that
that went so much better than I thought it would.
that puts us just a little over £100 left for that clock tower
Attention,
incentive
Dr.
as well.
Pierce
So
requires you to note the
keep
following
going, folks. You're
security
almost
or
there.
safety. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet
And
been
I'm going to be
discovered or
doing
which cannot be
another
understood.
bringing an object through a barrier that you're not supposed to with this apple, because I'm going to
Gotta
need
bring
it.
snacks.
Yeah, you have to have a snack. First we had an avocado, now we have an apple. Perfect. a couple of great snacks. But we're going
Yeah.
to need to do another resize launch with this apple towards the end of the level, so we had to bring it through with us.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation
And I'd love to
protocol
set up for
in
it because
desperate
it's
attempt
just
to
a
counsel
giant
you.
apple in your
I
face,
have
so
no
you can't see where
supervision
you're
to
going.
correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the
That's fine. You
integrity
don't
of
need
the
to see where
standard
you're going in here,
orientation
right?
protocol.
Be
No,
fine.
no.
Receive
Yeah.
these messages.
We'll be
They
fine.
would not make sense regardless. Attention. Dr. Pierce continues
But
to
we're coming up on my
I will
favorite line in the
introduce
entire
these
game, and it's
ideas.
actually,
Hello, my
I think, going
introductions
to
are
be
redundant.
doubled with the
I
one
am a
that's playing
robot
right now
doctor
again,
who
so
went
that's
to
pretty
doctor
funny.
school. VR has
Yep,
never been
here we go.
I can
Name
help
is
you,
my
but I
Pierce
also do
Dr.
not know
Glenn.
how.
To the somnoscope
Transmission
welcome experience.
Yeah, so at this point, Dr. Pierce is just confused and jumbling up all of his words, and it's super funny. But yeah, now we're moving on to probably the hardest level in like the glitchless category, and like any other category that you can think of. But at least for me, this one isn't too bad on Jumpless. So we're gonna hope that it doesn't decide to be mean to me today.
Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on
But
our
the first thing we're
monitoring
gonna
system
have to do
after
is
a
bring
prolonged absence.
this soda
Please
can with
enter
us
to
through
do
this
what
door
if you did
over
most recently,
here.
and discontinue
I have to push it
whatever
through.
you were doing
First try, let's
immediately
go.
prior to that.
Okay, and now we have to launch yourself up with it right here. Hope it doesn't clip out of bounds because it's done that to me before, and you just can't get it back. So we're glad that it was nice. One more launch with our can here. Very good. Okay, and yeah, we just have a bit more wishless movements and a bit more walking. So if you have anything else you'd like to pop in and announce or say or anything like that,
Hello,
please do.
my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Yeah, I'll
Is
just
it
take this
difficult
moment
continue
to
and
remind
discontinue
everybody
your
about
lecture?
Time Tick as an
Please
event.
also disregard
Time Tick is an
any
annual
unpleasant
speedrunning event presented
experiences
by the Clock
that you
Tower
may
stream
have
team on
recently
Twitch.
had.
This event benefits Safe in Our World, a UK-based non-profit seeking to create and foster worldwide mental health
This
awareness
is
within
not
the
the
games
case.
industry.
You may be receiving this message in error.
And just checking on that RE2 remake skin incentive poll, it looks like at the moment Noir Claire is winning just barely. So if you want to make sure that you can secure that win for my preferred outfit, then please do donate and select the Noir Claire option from the polls at checkout. And remember, every donation goes towards that clock tower incentive as well. Oh, speaking of which, Duo, thank you very much for the £25 donation. Hi, can we see a race of clock tower, please? Frowny face. I hope we can, Duo. I hope we can. Let's not make the horse cry, everybody. Let's get that race for Duo. And Juho has also put towards the Noir Claire skin. Thank you very much, Juho. You're making me very happy. I'm going to enjoy that run. I was going to enjoy it either way, but can't say no to a tie and a trophy, can you?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 800.
We are now less than £100 away from that clock tower incentive.
This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future.
Can we make it? I think we can. I believe in you, chat.
You're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate.
We just have to pet the good cat on the way out. Let's see a good cat in a game. You have to pet it.
Emergency exit protocol initiated.
Okay.
Please
Moving on to the third last level, the second last long level, Labyrinth. Right at the start here, we just have
Stand by for analysis.
I don't know why I did that. About another maybe minute of just waiting for this dialogue to end. So how are you feeling about the run so far?
Oh, I absolutely love this. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm really bad at keeping up with the speedruns I already do, I'd be picking this up by now. This looks so much fun, and it's been a joy to watch you run it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's exactly my kind of weird.
Oh, same. Like I mentioned at the start, I really love this speedrun, especially since it was my very first one. It's like very special to me, and I'm always happy to show it off. And
well,
maybe get more people to run it.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me.
We've got another donation come through. Thank you very much, Professor Birch, for the £10 donation that has gone towards the 1992 Claire skin, the pixelated skin, and says, let's get that clock tower race. Yes, let's. Thank you so much, Professor Birch.
Absolutely, I would love to see that race. Let's get that. But coming up, I have to remind myself not to jump in just a second, because I always do for some reason. Because right after I click this, I have to grab this painting, and I sort of muscle memory to jump over the bed and go and grab it, because that's how you do in like every other category. So
I love the little painting.
glad I remembered
That's so
that.
good.
It's so good, yeah.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you.
But in this level, we have a whole bunch of like plot twists and gravity changing and just chaos, and I love it. This is my favorite level in like the entire game. I love it so much.
I am a very big fan of anything that messes with your head in any way in a video game, and this is just it feels very unique as like a puzzle game in general, but as a physics puzzle game, it feels very unique as well in the way it just messes with your perception of things. It's very cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even after running this game for oh boy, almost 2 years now, it still messes with my head a lot, so it's great. Like, there's still a whole bunch of tricky stuff that's, I don't know why, but it still sort of messes with me, and it's always fun.
Oh, that's the best bit, though, isn't it?
Oh, I would definitely, yeah, 100%. Coming up here is actually another thing that's not possible on the current version. We're going to place this chess piece on that button, and it's supposed to turn into like a painting when you put it down, but you have just a couple of frames to walk backwards through the door for some reason, and that's been fixed in the recent versions. So it's a pretty cool thing to mention. Right here is the elevator maze, which a lot of people like casually playing the game assume is RNG, but thankfully for us speedrunners, it's not. We have like a set path that we follow, and this room isn't supposed to look like this, but since I downpatched the game, it's kind of messed up. This is supposed to be a parking lot, but the walls are just like that for some reason. Yeah, the walls are very strange in that room for some reason.
I have a very exciting announcement for everybody. So, first off the bat, thank you very much, Sel, for a £2.50 donation to the 1992 pixelated skin. With I saw the apples, and now I'm curious what everyone's favourite type of apple is. Mine is Granny Smith's. I'm quite fond of a pink lady. But before I ask you, Mango, what your favourite kind of apple is, I need to tell everybody that not only are we now only £70 away from that clock tower race, but we're also roughly 1/3 of the way to our full goal. So congratulations, everybody. Well done. That's really, really great. And we are so close to that race now. So keep those donations coming. Every little helps us get towards that time, that clock tower race for clock tower time tick. So Mango, what is your favorite kind of apple?
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna upset a whole bunch of people with this answer, but I actually don't like apples. Um,
That's fair.
sorry.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. They hurt my teeth, I will admit. I love them, but they hurt my teeth.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found
So,
myself in a place.
We have another little companion cube moment. This is another difference in the we call them legacy and modern versions of the game. Loud noise. We can't actually get this cube in the current patch. So another little handy thing for the legacy version.
I'm also appreciative of the Goth companion cube.
The Goth companion cube is the best companion cube.
Oh, we've had another donation. Thank you, Joshua, for the £10 donation. Always great to see Mango spreading love for this game. Go, buddy.
Hey, thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate you, man.
Oh gosh, and an anonymous donation has literally just come in as well. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for the £35 donation, which has gone towards the 1992 pixelated skin. No comment. We are now £25 away from that clock tower race. We are so close, everybody. If 5 people donate £5 before the end of this run, we will get that race.
Struggling. This one.
I'm going to check on
if
my favorite outfit is winning still. I don't think it is anymore. It is not. My favorite outfit is no longer winning in the RE2 remake skin race. Oh dear. I'll still love the run. It'll be amazing.
There we go. We got it. Okay, and
It's in white
that was
space
like
and
the
therefore
last
the greatest challenge
hard
I could
thing
imagine.
of the run, so
Because
we're
with
feeling
a
good now.
lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
I must admit, I've been trying to figure out who the narrator's voice is because they sound very familiar.
I actually don't actually know if they or what other like voice acting stuff they've done, unfortunately. I wish I could answer that for you.
Mm. Hello, my
But
name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. No, it's not, it's Sweet Peebs.
Well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a
oh,
place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
and right here I'm purposely trying to place these chess pieces on two tiles at once because the tiles that we were just walking on are only solid when they have an object on top of them. So we
Oh,
had to place those chess pieces like that, and it's just easier to only place them 3 times instead of turning around like multiple times. Right there, you just saw me do a checkpoint skip where I launched myself up, and the checkpoint sort of sticks out through the wall a little bit, and so I just hit the checkpoint on my way down and reset to progress into the room ahead of me. And
very
we are
cool.
actually coming out pretty quickly on the end of the run. Time is going to end. Uh, we're going to do this fall, go into a loading screen, load into another really short level. Time will end as soon as I click the alarm clock in that room. So not quite at the end of this fall, but once we load into the next level and I click the alarm clock. So in just about 3, 2, 1, and time.
Excellent. That was such a fantastic run to watch. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you for having me. That run actually like felt very good. Um, I wish I
My
had
name is
Left
Dr.
Slit
Glenn
open to
Pierce,
see in-game time, but
and
that
now
felt like
you
it
may have realized
uh,
all of
most
this has
likely would
happened
have
exactly the way
PB'd,
it was
so that's
supposed to.
awesome.
You see, if you
Out of
want things to be
Fantastic.
instantly
curiosity, if you don't mind me asking, what was my
no longer in
RCI?
control of something important to them.
2529.
Oh wow, that definitely feels like a PP because my uh in-game time is
More often
24:31.
than not,
So
the problem isn't
and
Wow.
that
in
problems
RTA
don't
adds
fix
like
themselves
maybe a
peacefully.
minute or
The
so.
problem is they
So yeah,
become so
that definitely
difficult
feels
to
like
feel
a
that we
PP for
refuse
sure.
to see our problems from a new
That's awesome.
perspective.
Well, yeah,
So
thank you
we do the
again
same
for
things
having me
again
and for having
and again
Superliminal. It was a lot of
and
fun.
again. And therein, of course,
Thank you for
we
being here
find
and
it
again for
essential that they
showcasing it for us.
feel
That was an absolutely fantastic run to watch. It was a fantastic run to host for. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, and I finally get the freedom to jump again. Let's go.
Hooray!
But can I do one super quick shout out? Because
Yeah,
the person
go
that I
for
want to
it.
shout out
And
is actually here, so that's perfect.
your life will always be a
um,
struggle.
yeah, I just want to give
Always have
well a
problems.
shout out to the entire
Today,
Superliminal speedrun
we have
community,
the
but
chance to see these
specifically
things
the person that
even though it may
got
have
me
felt
into this
obstacles that
category,
seemed impossible at first.
Joshua94,
You found
who
it
actually sent
exciting,
in a
and you
super
overcame
generous
your
donation
obstacles
during my
because you
run. So
saw
that was
things
awesome.
from
It's
every
awesome to
angle.
see. Thank you so
You
much.
understood them for what they really were.
But if you want to
Architects,
see more of me as
formed
well, I speedrun a whole bunch of
far off the path
puzzle
you
games,
thought you were headed,
platformers,
or
all
how
kinds of games like
unexpected it
this.
became,
Um,
you found
find
your
me on
way.
Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, all that jazz. All by the same name, TheeMaskedMango, THEE, as is shown on screen.
Thank you very much, Mango. That
Thank
was
you.
amazing. And just to let everybody know, we have hit the Clock Tower race milestone with 2 donations that came in at exactly the same time. I will admit one of them was from me.
A few minutes,
Um,
in the real world. And some part of you will say that
So I donated £25 for the Noir Claire outfit with the comment for Duo. I did it for you, Duo. And Suave Peanut, thank you very much for the £25 donation with the comment Big Gaming. And again, that has gone to the Noir Claire outfit. Thank you very much, Peanut. Thank you very much, Mango.
Oh,
I
thank
think
you.
it's time for us to go to our intermission.
Okay, sounds good. And thank you again for having me. I'll see y'all around.